Prototyping metal hardware and plastic parts are two entirely distinct processes. A lot of teams assume you can use the same approach for every part, and maybe shortcut the process that way. But here's the catch. Metal and plastic prototypes answer totally different questions about where your product is headed. Metal prototypes are what you use to validate structural performance, strength, durability, stiffness, and how it actually holds up under load. Plastic prototypes are usually about form and feel, ergonomics, fit in the hand, and the overall first impression. If you're building something with both metal and plastic parts, like most hardware, consumer electronics, and IoT devices, you really cannot pick one material and just hope it represents everything. Different prototype methods exist for a reason. CNC machining for metal, 3D printing or soft tooling for plastic, sheet metal fabrication when that's your real process, and vacuum casting when you need small batches that feel close to production. Each option has its own strengths, costs, and lead times. Metal prototypes usually cost more and take longer, but you get tight tolerances and real performance data you can trust. Plastic is faster and cheaper per iteration, which makes it great for exploring shape, fit, and ergonomics early. Here's the part people learn the hard way. If you validate a metal part using plastic, you might get something that looks right, but it will not carry load the same way, and it will not survive real use the same way. So you end up making decisions off the wrong data. That's why at Rabbit, we put senior engineers on projects like this. People who know which method to use, when to use it, and what you're actually trying to prove. We run both metal and plastic prototyping under one roof, so integration issues show up early, not at the end when changes are painful and expensive. After 9+ years and more than 2,000 products launched, the biggest lesson is simple. Match the prototype method to the validation question, and you save time, money, and a lot of frustration later. If I were in your shoes, I'd make sure every prototype answers the right question for that stage, not just what feels fastest or cheapest up front. Because if you keep shortcutting with the wrong material, you end up paying twice. Once for the prototype, and again when you have to redo it the right way. If you want to see how we approach this on real projects, click the link below. And if you want more content like this, subscribe and like the video.